Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm actually going to do this video on YouTube so I can post it in a couple of different places. First of all, I wanted to start doing a series on kind of a new concept or a new realization that Vanessa and I have had. And we're going to try to keep these videos fairly short, even for me. Those of you who know me, I do talk too much. But really the concept is going to be around simply successful and the philosophy of simply successful. And I think that, it's something that Vanessa and I feel really strongly about. We're going to do a little bit of content about that on a regular basis. And eventually we're going to turn this into a series is the plan. I'm a little bit humbled. I made a post yesterday that I was going to be on Facebook Live at a certain time. And part of being simply successful is prioritizing, and I missed it. We're working on a guest cabin here at the place, and there's a week worth of rain projected, and I need to get the roof done. And so we had one day to do it, and I kind of had to shift my priorities and put my priorities where it needed to be, and that was on getting the roof done. You'll be happy to know it rained all night, and the water stayed on the outside of the cabin. That's a good thing. I was a little stressed. Anyway, so what I wanted to just talk a little bit about today about some of the philosophy behind what we're thinking here. And really what it's going to boil down to is a bit of a mindset. And the concept of simply successful is that success is actually simple. And determining what means success to you is also simple. And what you're going to find is that the simplest things are often the hardest things. And that's what we're going to kind of, talk about today, because you start with the simple and you move from there. And what you're going to find is that if you look at anyone who's got the success that you want in your life, they applied very simple principles consistently and persistently over a long period of time. And those of you that have read The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, this is really our philosophy and our take around what we've learned from The Slight Edge and how we've applied it to our lives. Now, here's what you're not going to see in this video. You're not going to see Lamborghinis. You're not going to see 12,000 square foot mansions on Malibu. You're not going to see private jets. That's not what our personal definition of success is. There was a time in my youth when I really thought I wanted to have, a fully mint, tricked out Jaguar V12 E-Type, 1969 or 1972, depending on the year, silver, had it all picked out. And as I grew older, I realized that actually wouldn't make me happy. And so I shifted some of the priorities that I had. I have some really, really good friends, Rick and Mark and guys that really are into cars, and they love to go fast and they love nice cars. If that's their happy, so they should do that, okay? But I think what I don't like to see is I don't like to see people coming on to Facebook and YouTube flashing literal stacks of money around, showing you their 12 cars in their $60 million home, and saying that this is what you should have. Because what it creates is it creates the impression that that's what we should have. And we do a lot of work with people on why they want to grow, why they want to make change. And so often when we start, everything starts with the why, your reason why you want to grow. Napoleon Hill said, with a burning desire, anything is possible, essentially, right? And so we work on trying to discover what that burning desire is. And so often we hear things like, I want to go on the trips, I want to have a new car, I want lots of money, I want the fancy house. And then when you dig deeper into that, you start to uncover what really matters to that person. And in some cases, it is those things. And that's wonderful. There's more than enough to go around in the universe for everybody. But when you're trying to live into something that is not genuinely congruent with your spirit and your soul and your happiness, you will be at odds with yourself. And when you are at odds with yourself, you will not progress. And so then you will become frustrated. You will probably regress in those situations. So what we're going to focus on in a lot of this is some really, really simple concepts on how to determine what it is that you want in life, what it is that matters to you, what is that thing, and then what kind of steps can we take to move you towards those steps. That's what we're going to work on today. Obviously, Vanessa and I work in a home-based business, so we do a lot of this kind of work in our team and coaching in our team. And if that's of interest to you, then get a hold of us. But what we want to do is keep this content generic enough so that anyone in any walk of life can apply it to anything they want to bring into their lives, okay? And so that's what we're going to focus on. So the first concept is going to be kind of an extension of what we just talked about, which is everything worth having in your life is simple and hard. Everything that you don't want to have in your life is usually easy and makes things complicated. You want a better relationship? You have to work on loving your spouse. That's a simple thing. It is not always easy. No matter who you are, no matter what your relationship is like. You want to lose weight? It's simple to lose weight. It is not easy, otherwise everyone would do it. Everybody knows how to lose weight. Everybody knows how to quit smoking. It is simple. It is not easy. Everybody understands that if they want to increase their financial situation, they have to decrease their expenses and increase their income in some way, shape, or form. Decrease their taxes. It's simple. It's not always easy. What is easy is avoiding all of those things. Sitting on the couch and watching the latest edition of Big Brother Canada, Survivor, whatever, because you have to watch that show. That's easy to do. And it creates complications in your life because at the end of that time period, you still haven't gotten any closer to what you want to have. So all it's done is complicated your life. You can go and if you want to lose weight, you can go and get surgeries. You can do a bunch of different procedures. You can buy a bunch of different shakes and drinks, and some of them are great. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking any of those things. But we all understand that the more complicated that we make it, the harder it is to follow through with it. Right? We understand that, especially on a deep subconscious level. If you quiet your mind and listen to your heart, you know what you need to do to be healthier. We want somebody to do it for us, right? We know what we need to do to have a better relationship with our kids, with our spouse, with our friends. We have to be more open, loving, and caring. Or we can buy different programs. We can take and buy them things. We can try to, manifest, help them understand our love by purchasing material things for them. That's complicated and easy. You can just write a check. Makes things more complicated. So everything that you want to have in your life, you have to do something simple and hard. It is what it is. I don't care who you are, what success level you want to achieve. That's where you have to start. So our first video series is understand this. You have to accept the fact that if you're going to grow and change and manifest something into your life that you want to have, you're going to have to do something simple and something hard. That's it. So guys, thanks very much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe, share this if you found any value in it. Stay tuned for the next one. We're going to try to get this regular. Vanessa is going to contribute content. We're going to do some together. We're definitely going to be here for you guys. So subscribe, like, check us out on Instagram, the Dream Big Life. Follow us on Facebook at the Dream Big Life. Follow us personally, facebook.com/Tony Canavero, TonyCanevaro. And follow our blog at www.atrua.com. We'll have different content in different places, and we really value you guys checking it out. Really appreciate it, and thanks very much. And hopefully you got a little bit of content out of this If you did, please comment, please like, please share. It would really help us spread the message a little bit more. Okay, guys? Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon, and make your day simply successful. Bye-bye.